Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Right at the beginning of the very holy text, the Vishnu Puranam, is an instruction given by the sage, which I thought was very, very relevant for the times that we live in today for each and every one of us. It starts with sage Parashara, who we know very well as the father of sage Vedavyasa, performing a huge sacrifice to consume all the Rakshasas in the world because his father Shakti had been killed by a Rakshasa sent by sage Vishwamitra due to the enmity that Vishwamitra had with sage Vasishta, which is an old story that we all know. Now here's the interesting point. Seeing this huge sacrifice being done by sage Parashara, consuming all the Rakshasas one by one, sage Vasishta appears and tells his grandson that even though you have right to be angry, anger is not good for a wise man. Please stop the sacrifice. It is not the fault of these Rakshasas that they killed your father Shakti. It is due to karma and it's something that we all have to bear. I beg of you to not burn your merit and tapas that you earned as a good man by doing the sacrifice. Note this interesting point. In this particular case, Sage Vasishta is giving advice to his grandson Parashara to stop the sacrifice, and he has lost his son Shakti. But he tells Parashara, don't grieve for your father in righteous anger and continue with the sacrifice. That's how much control Sage Vasishta has over his anger. And he tells Parashara that it may be righteous anger, you may even have a right to be angry, but that's still not the path of wise men because anger burns everything inside us. Anger burns our tapas, our sadhana, and all the fruits of all the good deeds that we've done, and said the wise men don't choose the path of anger. Now, this is something that I felt very deeply about when I was doing the study of this text of the Vishnu Puranam. I thought I'd share it with you in this video because I have seen from personal experience that however much I feel I have a right to be angry, I'm the one who's getting affected when I get het up with all rage and stuff. And you've seen that when we're going in traffic on the road, and when we get road rage when someone cuts us or drives badly, it doesn't matter what happened, and what the other guy did, right? It's we were affected by road rage, even though we may have every right to be angry. And what I found interesting was that in such a holy text like the Vishnu Puranam, the very first instruction given by such an extraordinary person like Sage Vasishta to his grandson is to get rid of anger. And this comes across in Indian text. In the Srimad Valmiki Ramayana, it is said that Lord Rama was Jita Krodhaha, one who had controlled his anger. That was one of his important qualities, right? So it is being spoken about again and again that controlling our anger and getting rid of anger, right from its very root is a very important habit for all of us to cultivate. I even shot a small video which is shared in comments below on ideas from Indian Shastras on how we can do anger management. And I can say from personal experience that it's a very, very difficult emotion to have. Most of the times I feel that I have the right to be angry, but then no good comes of it. I'm not nice to people around me. It sets a chain reaction of anger. Everyone around me is miserable. The problem is not solved. No one moves ahead, and I actually feel physically miserable also. And even in the Ayurvedic text, it is said that excessive anger is a cause of aggravation of Pitta, which leads to so many issues in the body, right from small things like, let us say, graying of hair, to even inflammation, to very serious disease also is caused by an excess of Pitta, and the root of that is in excess anger. So anger is an unnecessary fire that burns us up from within. And I felt very strongly about this. And I read this instruction in the holy Vishnu Purana text, and I wanted to share it with you. So, if you have any thoughts on this subject from your personal experience, would love to hear about it. Do drop a line in the comments below, and hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.